Alright, YouTube, I'm back with another video. Haven't made one in a while, but figured I'd make a comparison video between the Tekno SCT410 short course and the Traxxas slash Ultimate 4x4. Now, both are really good trucks. I'm running my Tekno on the Fly Sky Noble. Very nice radio. And of course the Traxxas Slash is just on its regular Traxxas remote. So I just want to go over, the comparison, the differences and everything. Well, I guess we'll start with the Tekno. This one. So we're running 4S battery on here, 1850 kV motor, censored. I got the Max 8 ESC hooked up to this one. I don't know what servo that is. It came with it when I bought it used, but it is pretty fast. The guy told me it was about $100 and something for the servo. So I was like, okay, cool. Now the Traxxas Slash. So pretty much, this is the Ultimate with the lower center of gravity chassis, as you can tell underneath. So it's got the upgraded parts for the Ultimate. The one thing I did went ahead and upgraded was the axles. The ones on it were the upgraded or the heavy duty plastic drive shafts. I said axles, I meant drive shafts. But what was happening was they were stripping. There's like a set screw that I don't know, you can't really see in there. There's a set screw that holds them in place, and on the plastic they were stripping out, and every time I was running it, it would just back itself out until finally so the set screw has a pin that goes all the way in through there's like a hole, machined hole there, and the set screw goes all the way with that pin goes all the way through it, and that's what helps turn it. But that pin broke in half as it kept backing out. So, and it backed out because it was plastic. So eventually I was just like, screw it, we're gonna go ahead and go with the metal ones. $140 upgrade, not too cheap, but well worth it because I haven't had a problem with them yet. I even broke one of the wheels because I ran full speed and hit a rock, and if I had the plastic drive shafts on there, it definitely would have broke those. But since I had these metal ones on there, they kind of give, and they're flexible. They got, so you can tell this is where it broke. The wheel still broke. I haven't fixed it. It's broken there. But yeah. And because I broke it, and it's plastic, it stripped itself out. It now backs itself out. So I'm going to have to replace this whole arm. And I might do it with metal, but I don't know. I may just do it with the RPM plastic ones. But yeah, this whole arm is, since I did that, it stripped itself out. You can see that screw. It's stripping back out, and it won't stay in anymore. So now I'm going to turn these things on and show you a comparison. So this servo, definitely not stock. This does have the stock servo. So if you're thinking about racing a short course, if you're gonna race the Traxxas slash Ultimate, the first thing I would do, other than upgrading these drive shafts, would to be upgrading that servo and maybe hooking a better radio to it, because this radio is just awful compared when you're running something like this. or even something like that, 7PXR, you know, those are higher end radios. See, I run this with my buggy right here, and I'm probably gonna hook up my infraction to either this or the Fly Sky. I don't know. I have other things I can hook up to. I got a X-Max. I got a Bandit. I have the Losi LMT that's broken. I even got my Truggy over here. This is running off my Truggy, but I think I want to try the Fly Sky Noble on my Truggy the next time I race, just because I want to, I don't know, just want to try it. But so yeah, let's turn these bad boys on. Whoops, turn that on, and let's compare. Now watch how fast this one turns. You know. Now watch how fast this one turns. So much slower. You know, when you're racing, you want this. You want speed. When you're out there racing, you have this. You know, you're gonna add seconds to your time. Now, I don't know what happened, but both my fans aren't working, so I got them all plugged in together right now, so I'm gonna have to do some doctoring on those. I'm pretty sure they're all crapped out now. I have not done any maintenance to this thing since the last race, so this thing is overdue for sure. It needs the shocks done. Those fans need to be taken out and probably replaced. Yeah, it needs some work. I'll probably need to do the diffs. I just picked this thing up, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I've been messing with it, playing around with it, and like I said, it's a lot of fun. It is a basher compared to a racer, but I'm gonna get it on the track eventually and just mess around with it, see how it does. Now, a couple things. So I'm running a 4S battery on this thing. I think it's 100C. I'm going to turn all this stuff off. Always unplug your batteries after you run them, otherwise you'll puff them up and they'll get ruined. But like I was saying, so I'm running 4S on the Tekno, and this is running 3S. With this running 4S, this is actually faster than this. This one accelerates faster, but this one's top speed is faster even on 3S compared to this one on 4S. When I run this thing on 3S, it is super slow. So I have to run this thing on 4S. Now I can run this thing on 6S, and that thing will just fly and it'll get out. It's out of control. I don't like it, so I keep it on 4S. I don't know too much about this ESC, if I can even run it on 4S or anything above 3S. I gotta look it up, because like I said, I just kind of bought this thing just because I heard good things about it, and I want my son to come out there and race with me, so I figured I'd get like an entry level thing. I only paid $250 for it, plus $140 for these upgraded whatchamacallit, drive shafts. Other than that, it's all stock, nothing else done to it. I think what I am probably going to do is get the what is that? The center stiffer, the center piece that goes here that strengthens it. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of what it's called right now, but that, and then upgrade the wheels, of course, and probably the arms. Probably go RPM with those, because yeah, I already broke the hell out of that thing. Other than that, so I raced this thing in the Pro Series, RC Pro Series, a few weeks back. Got 8th place. I think there's 12 or 13 drivers. I came in 8th. I was just sucking it up pretty bad. But I did better with that. I raced, got 5th out of like 20 something, I don't know, 25, 27 drivers. And I ended up getting 5th, which is not bad. Same thing with my Truggy. Got 5th with that thing. Here's what it looks like with the body. That body's tore up, as you can tell. I got zip ties trying to hold it together. But yeah, I'm gonna retire that body. When the next Pro Series race comes, I'm gonna have a brand new body, and it's gonna look badass compared to all that crap that happened. And what I'm gonna probably do is lower this, put these down here where they're supposed to go, because that's one thing that was killing me, was it was elevated up, and so when it would turn over, it was putting pressure and doing that shit, and that's where it all tore up right there. So learned my lesson. Gonna switch that out. My LMT needs work. Let me show you. Big time. Yeah, I have not messed with this thing in a while, but yeah, it definitely needs work. It's all jacked up. This thing runs nice. I almost sold it, and I just couldn't. I had put it up for sale, got a few offers. Guy wanted to actually trade me for this thing. The guy that sold me this thing wanted to trade me for that. He said straight up plus $125, I think it was, for the trade. I don't know. What do you think? Would that have been a good deal to trade my Arma infraction? That's the 6S, by the way. 1/7 scale, they say. Would that have been a good deal to trade that Arma infraction for this Traxxas Slash Ultimate as is, with the regular stock drive shafts that were already pretty much stripped? I don't know. I don't think it would have been a good deal. I'm glad I didn't. I just gave him $250 for this. I think I paid $700 for that thing. Yeah, I paid $700 for that. I paid $500 for that with the motor, everything, all electronics. It's not too bad. That's what I'm running in there. My most expensive, ooh, I'm missing screws. I forgot about that. I need to get screws for that. The most expensive RC car was my Truggy, because I think I paid $500 for the rolling chassis, and then I paid $250 for the motor and ESC, and then that servo I bought used, I think for $60. I think it might have been like I think it was like 120 brand new when I looked it up, or something like that. I don't remember. This was a while ago. And I just picked this thing up for 400 not too long ago. I got a pretty good deal on this Fly Sky Noble. Picked this up for 120 with receiver. This thing did not come with a receiver, so but I bought it for 400, and then I got a couple used receivers. Got 2 of them for $100. They originally were $60 a piece, but I paid 100 for both of them, so it was pretty nice. This, I got 1 receiver with it that it came with when I bought it. Actually, it came with 2 receivers, but the guy that gave it to me, he gave me this receiver, which I looked it up. This is for a flight. Like, I was wondering why it had 2 antennas coming out of it, but yeah, it seems to be for like a flight controller, not even for this. So you get rid of that. But yeah, that's my take on the Traxxas Slash and SCT410. If you're looking to get into it and you want to go the cheap route, the Slash, I mean, you can get away with buying everything brand new, even with the drive shafts, probably for about $700. And if you want to upgrade to a better radio, maybe 800, almost $900. If you went with something like this, you're looking at $500 just for the rolling chassis. Maybe 100, anywhere between $60 to $120 for that servo, for a good servo that you would need. Your ESC and motor setup is going to be anywhere between at least $200 to $300. So right there alone, you're almost at $1,000. And then, you know, you got to get a radio for it plus receivers. You know, you're looking at least maybe $1,200. Right there, that's probably about $1,200. That setup right there. Throwing a battery, that battery's $100. You know, $1,300, and you're fully ready to go. Oh, let's not forget these transponders. These transponders are about $100 a piece. So if you want to race and you want to keep your time, you need a transponder. That's $100. Then not to forget about these tires. They're probably about $50 a set, so all around $100. Gets expensive, but I love it. I traded motocross for this, so this is what I do now. Got rid of the dirt bikes, went to RCs. That's it for now. Over and out.